Um, yeah, all looks good.
Okay, perfect. Thank you all for joining today. I'm going to hand it over to Christina Warihana. I think you may not have met her before. She helped us with the redesigning of our website and kind of revamping all of our logos and colors and things like that that we did last year for Give Basic Needs. And we asked her to come and help us out again because we loved her work. It was fabulous. And she's going to work on some logos and stuff for us. So take it away, Christina.
Right. Thank you so much for such a great introduction. I will jump straight into it. Let me
Okay.
just figure out how to share. Okay, you can see my screen okay, right?
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah. So essentially, yeah, the give basic needs, the brand, the design in itself that we've worked on previously, the kind of whole brand world, it's very kind of positive and optimistic and fun, and uses like this very specific kind of color scheme and specific iconography, especially with a hand that represents the wave.
Mhm.
Is all about kind of positivity and kind of giving, representing smaller gifts that kind of amount to like much larger impact and happiness.
Great.
So our iconography, we've worked on before. It's like obviously our icon with the hand itself that kind of translated into different icons to represent kind of like social media bits like Instagram and YouTube and things like that. So there's kind of a specific iconography language that we already have established.
Yeah.
So just kind of the
I'm
question is
sorry if
how.
I'm sorry, really quick, if I could interrupt you, Christina. I just wanted to make sure that Benny knew or agreed that we should use those icons as part of our copyright as well. So these icons, I think not only the hand was obvious, but the other social media ones, I think we should put in the copyright branding as they are clearly part of our brand.
Good point.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, just let me know. I mean, obviously like I've created all of the assets previously, so I
Yeah.
think you guys should hopefully have them as well,
Yep.
but if you need me
Yep.
to
We
prepare any files or like
yeah.
organize something, let me know.
Okay, great. Sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to get that out because I had thought about it before, and then when I saw them, I was like, "Oh, we need to make sure they're part of the application or formalization." Perfect. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, yeah, no worries. Yeah. Um so yeah, how can we make the Health Shield project kind of part of the global brand? How can we essentially take that language that we've already established with Give Basic Needs branding as a whole and kind of create like a separate like sister project to this?
Mhm.
So the first kind of concept I had was just literally kind of creating something very simple and straightforward with the health shield, and kind of turning it, connecting it with the kind of health sign inside,
Mhm. I love it.
which kind of turns into different icons. So we have the health shield and then a health hub and the RN entrepreneur.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, you can see kind of how they work
I
as
love
kind of
this.
on their own,
Uh-huh.
and with kind of a what we call like as a longhand, so literally kind of spelling out what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So we can kind of have different obviously versions of this, like you've mentioned, maybe it's like North Shield or South Shield, what have you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and just kind of quickly having a look at like how that would look like kind of from like a branding point of view, just
Yeah.
like we've mentioned, maybe there's kind of how can we really make the health centers, the health hubs, like really recognizable. So I feel
Hmm.
like it's all about kind of owning that kind of indigo purple color that we already have,
Yeah.
with adding, maybe little badges or like lanyards or things like that that could really, you know, make us recognizable.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And then the second kind of idea I had, but it's more to do with um like naming itself. Like I don't know if you'd be open to it, but I just wanted to kind of pitch some like ideas. I don't know if you've already established kind of what you wanted to name it, but I just thought like maybe it could be, instead of like health shield, we kind of lean into the give basic needs, kind of like we kind of combine the give basic needs and like health shield together and like
Hmm.
make it kind of more give basic needs forward. So it's like you'd have give health, give hub, and the third one with the RN entrepreneur. I wouldn't know how to kind of reword it, but
Hmm.
maybe we just keep it as RN entrepreneur, as a nurse entrepreneur and what have you. But I
I really like these. These are really cool.
thank you so
They're very original. They speak, to the shield. They speak to the hub. They speak to the nurse. They really resonate with me. Yeah, for sure. Excellent work.
Thank you so much. And yeah, just kind of again, kind of putting this as an idea out there, just how kind of can we make it look,
Hmm.
instantly recognizable with our brand and like with the color. And I feel like it's definitely more kind of give basic needs forward, but like
Hmm.
also it's shows that it's a sister project and you can probably use that to create maybe future projects, based on that kind of rule and yeah, idea.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, that looks amazing to me
yeah,
personally. Yeah.
thank you. How do I okay. Yeah, let me know, do you have any thoughts right now
Yeah.
about it?
Yeah,
Do you
for
want
sure.
to
So I
go
think
through it?
we can maybe just go ahead and go, um,
Around to each
yeah,
other.
go around to each person. Yeah.
Sure.
So,
Warihana, do you want to give us some feedback now that you kind of know what we did last year and then what Christina has come up with now?
This looks incredible.
I'm sorry.
I love the color combinations that you made using the
I'm
purple
sorry,
and the
Warhana.
amazing.
I'm sorry, Warhana. I could
This
barely hear
honestly, I
you.
don't have anything.
Yeah, I think the sound is not good right now.
I don't think we can hear you, Warhana.
You were really faint.
Is it better now?
Yeah, it's a little better now. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead again, please.
Okay, I was saying that this looks incredible.
Huh.
It looks amazing. I honestly don't have any feedback other than it's amazing. It's spot on.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Beautiful. Do you have a preference between this one versus the other one, the other style of three, which is that one? Thank you. Do you have a preference for Hana on this one versus the other one?
Let me see the other one again.
I can put these together if that's
Oh, maybe.
easier.
Yeah, if you don't mind,
One
or
second.
whatever is easiest. Yeah.
Give me a little, you know, time.
Nice.
Wow, that's great. So we'll call the top one and the bottom two. Or Hana, which one do you like better?
I like the top ones.
You do.
Yeah.
Okay, great, great. Thanks for that feedback.
Okay, Salam, how about you?
Okay. I like the first two symbols for one. That's the top one.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And with the I like the third one for the second. That is the RN symbol for the second.
Uh-huh.
This one.
Yes, I like that one.
So you like these two, and then this one for the RN entrepreneur.
Yes, but I also I'm torn in between. I also like the give hub
Uh-huh.
because of the give basic needs logo or symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I like the give hub. I like the third for the RN,
Mm-hmm.
the health shield. I like the first one. Um,
Uh-huh.
but I was thinking, is it possible to say give health shield? And if the design for the first on the second row could change a bit,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
So you mean kind of adding shield on the bottom,
The word.
yes,
for health,
yes,
so give health shield.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's good. Okay, how about Benny?
Yeah. So I think it's actually a tough decision because they both look great.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah, but in my opinion, I would take the first one, especially the health shield. Since the idea is more towards a shield,
Mm-hmm.
rather than we are trying to implement a method where we don't wait for people to fall sick and be treated, but try to prevent, so that becomes like a shield to preventing the disease, rather than reacting when one is infected. So that makes me personally feel that the shield is important to be part of the term for that.
So
Yeah, so
so
I
again more the word shield in the second row.
yes,
Uh-huh.
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And also, just like Salam said, the last one that represents the RN entrepreneur, the combination of the icon for the shield and then the nest, I think it looks great to me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Great.
Okay,
Yes.
President.
I'm like Salam. I like both of them. They're wonderful, but I think putting shield with the give health on the second row would be
Yeah.
good. Um, Especially tying in the give basic needs and then just using that give, and that subtly I think makes a connection between the two,
Mm-hmm.
which is really nice. But it's hard for me to choose between one and two, honestly. I don't know if we can somehow
Yeah,
mix them
for
or
me personally, I like the second row
Mhm.
in its entirety because it has the hand, and the hand is a symbol of doing, kind of. It's like an action,
Yeah.
and it's also our icon that is part of our logo, like our original logo. So without
Yeah.
saying give basic needs health shield, we can just use the give and the icon, and they'll associate the icon and the give with give basic needs. So I feel that's really powerful. The word shield, I think, is there great because I can see a shield, but I can see with the project being um, I mean, I don't think the word shield needs to be in the first icon simply because the shield is there already, just like the house or the shelter is there on Hub, and just like the RN is there with the shield. But it would be great if we could get the. Does it make sense to say the word give RN? I think entrepreneur is a great word, but it's really long, and I think it can be
Yeah.
confusing to some people.
Yeah. That's why I kind of wanted to see with you guys it's if there's kind of any rewording that it can do to make it a bit more.
Yeah. I really like the simplicity of the two words, and I don't know if the yeah, I really like the give and the low and the icon there, because it really brings together. As soon as you see that, you know immediately it's give basic needs. If you're in the region, you know this is part of something else. It's not a standalone. Like the health shield, the top row, I feel that could be another project from another NGO.
Yeah.
Whereas when we really tie the word give and our icon there, if I'm using the right terms, however I say it, but the hand, then you can clearly say, oh, why'd they do the G that way? Oh, that's part of give basic needs. It really makes makes a lot of sense. So I don't know if give RN works. It's kind of not so much, but it's not as nice as hub. Give hub is nice, because now this is a place where I know I'm going to go to the hub and I'm going to get services from give basic needs. And health shield, this is like I see this as not only an icon on the building, but I see this also as like on maybe a letterhead. So we can also explain that this is the give give basic needs health shield project. If you could click on the building icon one, the last one that you had there, I really like the way that looked. Community clinic. I mean, that's just, in my mind, that's stellar.
Yeah, that looks great.
Yeah, it really looks nice.
I did like a quick search. How about innovator versus entrepreneur? Does that work any better? RN innovator?
I mean, I guess it's kind of comes down to the meaning of it. I feel like if it makes sense to you, then yeah, I feel like that's quite nice. I feel like it would work better, but
I think I think the innovator is a good idea. I know Salam thumbed it up, but I think that innovator is nice, because we are taking RNs and teaching them how to be innovators in the world of business, in the world of entrepreneurs, as in the world of business. So that's not typical of an RN. So I think they are innovators in that light. But I'm open to that. But this simplicity of this logo on this building, wow, blows my mind. It's beautiful, Christina. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that looks great.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can obviously, I can kind of make that small amend with the, if you still want an option with give health shield, I can just provide that to you as a B option to this. And then obviously, like, you'd have like maybe a bit of time to think about it and see if there's any more changes kind of before the Sunday meeting, and you can let me know if you have any more feedback. Yeah.
Well, Christina, I know Salam raised his hand, but before we go to Salam really quick, Christina, which of these do you like and why?
I mean, it kind of depends like on what kind of idea like you want to like put out forward. If you want it to be kind of more of its own project, but still kind of loosely connected to give basic needs, then the first option like works well. But like the point of the second option is to like the second designs is to kind of bring more of that make it literally a part of give basic needs and make it instantly recognizable as the part of the brand. And kind of, that project is not like a kind of a sister brand, so it's it's kind of has main branding of give basic needs, but then you have kind of different projects under its name. That makes sense. So I feel like I personally, like you, I really love kind of give hub on its own. I feel like that works super well. I really like that it just all kind of is very concise and delivers the idea really well. Um, but yeah, obviously, it would be nice to kind of brainstorm maybe a little more about like the naming for the RN, entrepreneur or innovator, or maybe something different kind of to fit the idea.
Mm-hmm.
So
Great.
yeah.
Well, thanks for that. Let's see what Salam has.
Oh.
So I just wanted to comment on the RN entrepreneur, the
Mhm.
second one.
Mhm.
So just like Presido said, maybe can we put RN innovator just underneath the RN's design?
Mhm.
And since this is for the RN, I presume it's going to be on their uniforms or the nurse's gown,
Yeah.
as we see. So we can have that either to the left side,
Mhm.
and then have Give Basic Needs logo also on the other side of the gown.
Like a left and right
Yes,
insignia.
or yeah.
So this is a good point, Salam. Let's talk about where these would be used. So first, give the Giving Health Shield would be like the project logo overall, just used on documentation, et cetera, et cetera. This is what I'm thinking. Others should say what they think. The Give Hub should be on the side of the building. That's exactly what I was thinking. And then
Mhm.
this logo, which is for the RN entrepreneur, is really like you were saying, is more on the uniform or on the badge of the individuals working there. So I think maybe Warihana likes that kind of that idea. So the first is, where does the shield logo go? It doesn't really go on the building. It goes on the website. It goes on the newsletter. It goes on the letterhead when we're discussing it. The hub
Mhm.
logo goes on the building, and the third one goes on the person themselves.
Yes.
And so if we look at it that way, I guess we could elaborate on, we could just swap out the bottom one for the entrepreneur and put the RN entrepreneur up, switch those two. I do like the way the pluses all tie those together. And I love the way that the give ties the first two together, but maybe there's something that someone's thinking. What else are we thinking at? Someone else talk. What do you think about that, Christina? Or do you feel like when you see it, like knowing now where we plan on putting it, do you think that the shield, or I'm sorry, the RN one should be modified to have the wording associated with it more, or?
Well, yeah, I had that idea in mind that the Give Health was probably, or like Health Shield was going to be the kind of the logo of the whole project, and
Mm-hmm.
then you have kind of the Health Hub, and then RN as kind of more like icons. But yeah, I feel like it probably would make sense to elaborate that with actual wording,
Mm-hmm.
and like to say that it's RN entrepreneur or innovator, next to the logo. I feel like, yeah, that definitely does make sense.
Mm-hmm.
I also found RN executive, and that was in a couple different places. So I don't know which one would be better. Innovator, RN executive was used a few places as
Or
examples.
entrepreneur.
Yeah.
So I think the word shield should also be in the first icon.
On the second row.
On the second row, Give Health Shield.
Mm-hmm.
And then Give Hub is just perfect the way it is, and then maybe add some wording to the third icon, and either one of them are great, whether it's the shield one on the bottom or the upper one with the plus sign, and then what words we know. We have to make some decisions. How are we going to do this? So
I mean,
Christina,
you don't have to make any decisions right now. I can, obviously, it's kind of quite a lot to think about, so I wouldn't
Yeah.
want to like make you make any decisions. Or you might kind of think of more things after this meeting. So
okay.
I'm happy to just kind of send the work over to you and see what you think. If you have any more feedback, obviously I'll make the amends for the give health shield.
Mm-hmm.
I'll add that on, and then add the description to the RN entrepreneur icon, and then yeah, you can kind of make some decisions and go on from there.
Yeah, because it would be nice to present to the rest of the board on Sunday as well. So.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think that sounds amazing, Christina, and the work you've done is once again fabulous. We're so grateful for your time and energy and effort and talent, because I know I couldn't have come up with that.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah,
for sure, good.
for sure.
Oh,
Oh yeah. So if you want to,
anyone else have feedback or any other thoughts on they want to put forward right now? Ben?
Yep. So I with the option 2,
uh-huh.
give health. I think, yeah, we earlier established it's necessary we add the shield to it.
Mhm.
But I was also thinking with how it will look visually, will adding the shield cause any big changes to it? Because we looking at the icon, we have the icon for the shield.
Mhm.
So maybe we can consider that as well. If that is enough to just leave it as give shield, knowing very well that that icon, the shield icon, also speaks into the purpose of the logo. Or we can have another version adding the shield. I was looking at it and feeling like having give health shield would make it look too big, but we can have the samples, and then yeah, that is what just came to my mind. I was trying to visualize having shield added to the give health.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree with that, Benny. It's so clean the way that it is. Um,
yeah.
it's almost like you don't want to add the word shield, but you brought up an interesting point, and you said give shield, but really I think give health works better. Or is that what you're
Or
thinking, Benny?
yes. So I'm like, if we want, we can leave give health.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, instead of trying to force
Yeah,
shield in addition to have maybe give health shield, that would look too much.
yeah,
Yes, that is what I think. And also maybe as we are brainstorming on the RN, we could have, because maybe RN lead
Mm,
or
Mhm.
something.
Oh, that's nice and short.
That's a good one.
that's
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can just do, we should just, I don't, I can make a decision now on that. I think RN lead is perfect.
Yeah, I
like it too.
agree.
Yeah, because it's nice and short, just like the other ones. Warihana, do you feel that that's good? Salam, you agree? Good. Warihana, do you have any? Oh, you like it as well? Good. Okay, so yeah, so we'll go with RN lead, and then the question is how Christina can work that into that third row of icons. I think is up to your creative juices.
And I would still like to see shield put on the second row just to see how you could manipulate it and make it work. The size and stuff like that, just to see it.
Yeah.
Choices.
Okay. So are you saying we're kind of collectively leaning towards option 2, or like do you want to
Yeah.
still keep it the first one on the table?
No, I think personally it's option 2 because of the word give and the tie to give basic needs. So I think we're all leaning towards option 2. We just don't know how the shield looks, and we don't know how the RN lead looks.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can make some amends and then send the work over to you, and you can
Get
have
some more feedback. Yeah.
give feedback if needed, or if you have anything else to add.
That's
but
great.
yeah, thank you so much, guys. That was really helpful.
Thank you so much for all of your effort, and it looks beautiful, and I think it fits the project perfectly. It's exactly what I was thinking. It really does. I mean, it's.
very
I mean,
nice.
I'm going to throw out some celebrations here because this is very good work. Excellent work. Excellent work.
All right.
So you can drop off, Christina, and if you want to, how do you want to provide the information? Do you want to? Because I would like that picture for Salam of the health of the hub, Give Hub.
Mm-hmm.
At Salam, you could use that in your design drawing as part of the proposal to the communities on what it might look like. Do you agree that that would be useful, Salam?
Yes. I like the Give Hub logo, and I really admire how it looks on the design. I mean, on the structure.
Mm-hmm.
That looks very beautiful, and I think we'll just copy the same colors for our buildings so that it will be out there, very visible as it looks.
Yes.
Yeah, that is perfect for me. So
Yeah.
I'll go for the second row. I think everything in the second row, except that, just like the Presdo said, add the shield to the give help shield, and then we will be able to make a decision between the one with the shield and the one without the shield.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Great.
perfect. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, and then so did you want to just email that, Christina? So that's what I was trying to get to, or do you want to, however you want to do it?
Yeah, I'll send you over the PDF file, which you can look through. That works.
Okay, great. Yeah, you can just send them to Abbie at Give Basic Needs. Just send them to, and then you can present them on the Sunday call or whenever they're ready, whatever. Okay. But yeah, if you just want to send them to Abbie at givebasicneeds.org, that'd be great.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you, Christina, for all of your time.
Thank you,
guys.
Bye-bye.
Appreciate it. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Very cool.
Wow. Beautiful work. I'm so grateful.
All righty.
Yeah.
Let's see. Next up on the agenda, the truck acquisition. How is shopping for the truck going, Salam?
that I think that has gone so well. Yeah, it's going so well. So fortunately for me, I am able to raise some more money to get a very good vehicle. Yesterday, no, 2 days ago in the evening, I was having a conversation with Dr. Kweku Asedu. I just called. In fact, he called to check on me, and I told him I was in Accra, and that I was in to get a vehicle for the NGO, and I wasn't really finding one. And then he asked the type of vehicle I was looking for, and I said I'm looking for a Toyota Hilux. So he asked for my budget, and I told him, and he said, so he's into gold mining and trading. He's one of he's among the first 3 best traders in the country.
Wow.
And so he has people who supply gold to him from the mining areas.
Okay.
So he mentioned to me that one of his suppliers brought in 2 vehicles from Dubai, which he cleared just 2 weeks ago from the ports.
Oh my gosh.
And he want to sell one of the vehicle because he need to take care of some expenses. So he was going to call the person and then let me go have a look at the vehicle, and if I want it, I could pick it up and give him whatever I have so that he will shut the guy out because the guy is his client.
Uh-huh.
Yes. So I spoke with the guy. He shared pictures of the vehicle with me.
Yeah.
It's a 2019 manufactured Toyota Hilux. Very, very good in condition.
Uh-huh.
And he's selling it for 475,000 cedis, about $47,500.
Uh-huh.
And so I spoke with him, and I think Monday I'll pick up the vehicle and give him whatever I have. I have told Doc. He said I should give him what our budget can cater for, and he will talk to the guy. I mean, they will sort whatever differences between them.
Wow,
So
that's amazing, Salam.
That's
What a
great.
great story. Thank you for that effort and that communication. That's wow, so grateful for that as well.
Amazing.
yeah, so in fact, I was very, very happy. I was very, very happy. So I told him we'll make time. The team will be in Ghana in
Uh-huh.
April, and we'll make time to visit his office just to say hi to him
Absolutely.
Sure, that'd be
because
amazing.
he's been of very great support to us.
Yes.
Mhm.
Absolutely. That's so
Wonderful.
kind. And please share our gratitude with him that we are grateful that he is able to help us out yet again. And it doesn't go unnoticed that we appreciate him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Can you share his email with me? Because I'd like to send him a little personal message.
Yes, I will do that. I think that would be great. He would like to see something like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so last night I was also just thinking that um, when we happen to meet him,
Mhm.
maybe to get him more committed. He's actually very connected. He knows Warihana, and I'm very sure he can help us even get some local grants
Uh-huh.
if they are ever available because he's at the helm of affairs in the country. His father is the ruling government national chairman,
Wow.
and he's the first son of the father. So he really enters doors.
Mhm.
So I was thinking of people like this when we identify them going forward. Maybe we could just say we could give them some form of acknowledgement. Either it is how do they call it? This so something like a friend of give basic needs.
Uh-huh.
Yes, something like that.
Uh-huh. Like
Which
so like
would be like
yeah,
a
like
citation or something.
yeah, like a donor acknowledgement.
Yes.
I don't want to say badge, but you know what I mean, like an award.
Yes,
We
yes.
should give awards to our supporters. This could be
Yeah.
a simple plaque that has his
Plaque or a
name on
peg.
it, and it says in recognition of for his generous contributions to give basic needs.
Mhm.
Is that what you're thinking, Salam? Okay.
Yes. I
Yeah.
think you got it right. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, so when we come, we can present him with a plaque. Is that something that we need to bring, Salam, when we come in April? Is that something we can have made up there relatively easily?
Yeah, I think if we design it, I think we can make it local.
Okay. We design it. We can make it local.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll just use our branding. Maybe I know, I don't, if Benny has some time, maybe in Canva, you could come up with a like a recognition award for his contribution, and then we could distribute that, and we can do that for anyone who is a big contributor to the organization. We can also do it for individuals who travel with us and give them the travel badge, if you will, that says that we're grateful for their contribution in visually seeing the impact that they're having.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yes, sorry, I lost connection. Yeah,
No,
so
it's
I think
okay. I was just saying that if Benny has a little bit of time, he could come up with in Canva with our logos and with stuff. He can come up with a recognition award that we can then present to him, and also a recognition award maybe for those traveling with us, that we can just put in a small picture frame and give to them as an award, that they can put on their wall as a notice of gratitude, and formal recognition of it.
yeah, so something like that, or something they can put on their office tables, because doctor, for instance, I know he gets a lot of visitors. So if we get something that can be on his office table, maybe some of his friends might be like, okay, so which organization is this?
Yeah.
And in his explanation, be like, oh, you can support them as well.
Yeah.
I think he's a good lead, and
Yeah.
if we do things like that, who knows, we may just catch another lead through him.
Yeah, I totally agree. And Salam, I'm gonna, Benny, before you go and design anything, I think you and Salam can discuss what that looks like, and how much it will cost, and then we'll just do it when we're there in Ghana, unless you want us to bring something specific with us. Does that sound okay? Whether it's a plaque for the wall, or it's a token on his desk, you guys would know best what might fit best there. So is it okay to just leave that up to you, Salam and Benny?
Yes, I think it's okay. Salam and I can talk further to get what will be best. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I think that's definitely something that we want to do. So the more that we give out those awards, like Salam said, the more recognition we have from other friends that might visit them, etc. So great. That's great work, Salam. Excellent work on the truck. Yeah. So excited to see it. And
you send us the pictures too, so you
can
look at it.
Yeah, well, when you get them or whatever, that would be great. Feel free to share them on Discord or wherever you think, and Discord is probably best. And then we will, that will be very exciting. So you think you'll pick it up on Monday then?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Yes.
All right. Good deal. Let's see. Next thing. Operational planning for potential new hires. Reminder that ERP Next proficiency is non-negotiable. I think talking more about mentors and trainees, just kind of still knowing that. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I was distracted.
No, just that new employees will definitely make the ERP Next system mandatory training and things like that. That's what that was about.
Mm-hmm.
How do you have any updates on the grant, Warihana? We're just kind of in the waiting phase, waiting to hear for the next couple of weeks.
Yes, so I submitted the application. That was on Thursday, yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So they said it takes, if I'm not mistaken, 4 to 5 weeks to hear back from them.
Great.
So yeah, right now we're just waiting to hear back from them.
Great.
Awesome.
Excellent work.
Okay, that's good. And still no idea about the money. We just put in that amount and then we see what they say. Is that correct?
Yes, we'll just put in the money and hear what they say.
Okay.
So
great.
Next week, I actually discovered another grant opportunity, but I'll discuss that with Abbie first before I share on the group.
Uh-huh.
That also aligns perfectly with what we are doing. So they
Great.
have strong interest, or they give grants in areas of health and water. Yeah. So if Abbie approves it next week, I think I have to divide my time. What I would do is, within a week, maybe I'll get us on 2 platforms. You see the platforms that I discussed with you, like the UN Partner Portal,
Yeah.
Global Giving, etc. So 2 or 3, and then apply for 1 grant.
Excellent.
So that because you see, when I see a grant opportunity, I can't just let it pass. But I still have to find a way to balance between applying for grants and then getting us established on those portals.
Yeah.
I understand.
Very good. Very good. I think that's a good way to divide the time. Perfect.
Yeah. So I'll probably schedule a meeting with Abbie tomorrow. I don't know if that's okay, or we can make it Monday.
I love hearing Amir, but I can't understand you.
Amir, do you want bread? I've been eating. Okay. I was saying, I'll probably schedule a meeting with Abbie. I don't know if tomorrow would work, or I should wait to schedule the meeting on Monday.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do Monday because we have a couple of days with some travel and stuff that we're still trying to figure out. So Monday would be actually best.
Oh, okay, great.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you. Perfect for that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. All
All
right.
right.
April 2026 trip. I think we're pretty good there. We've got the projects. Sorry, my mind is not on par today. We've got the 3 projects decided. Any update or input there? Do we need to have Haley do anything in the WhatsApp chat or the kids, Maya or AT3 for the projects? Any homework or anything that they need to do?
Yeah, so I think so far we are good on the April trip. I've shared the physical location of our first place of stay in Accra for the visa purposes. So I will go. My week has been busy, but I think tomorrow I can visit the hotel and get the actual bookings documents to share. I can see that Ren was asking of how the address should be put.
Yes.
Maybe the president said she will handle that, so
Yeah.
I just left it.
Yeah. Well, no, the address and stuff, I really don't know because that was part of the problem for me with Starlink was trying to figure out the address. So if you could take the address question, that would be awesome. My response to him about the letter, including the dates that after our trip ends, my reply is simply going to be that he needs to get another letter for those dates because our official trip ends on the 23rd, and if he and Marietta want to extend their stay, that's totally fine, but that's not going to be on your shoulders, Salam, because correct me if I'm wrong, when you write these letters for our visas, it's simply saying that you're responsible for this individual for their entire time that they're in Ghana. Is that correct?
Correct, yes.
Okay. Yeah. And we know this guy, and he seems legit, not to say that he's going to do anything nefarious or anything wrong or anything like that, but it's just kind of
it's overextending on your time, Salam, and that's not okay.
Right. So I'm just going to simply reply to him and say, for those extra days, you need to reach out to your hotel and give those addresses and that name and stuff like that, because I'll explain to him as far as like the legality piece of it, you being responsible for him and so forth. So I will take that part. If you could do the address, that would be awesome.
Okay, so I'll try to address the address issue, but if it is not working, maybe I could get some bookings from an international hotel. Okay. That would just be because I have the feeling this is just for visa processes, and then I would. So I'm actually thinking that we'll be lodging at the first hotel. I don't know if When the Prezo was in Ghana, we lodged in Accra. But I think myself, Kevin, and Danny, we lodged in one nice hotel that kind of had 3 rooms, apartments that we just took for the team. So I'm trying to book that hotel in advance because it was a nice place. So I will see if I'm sure they've been doing, because there was a lot of international guests there. So I'm sure they've been doing bookings and they've been providing their address for things like that. So I'll rather go there so that we can have it resolved. On the projects, I'm actually planning that when I'm done with everything I'm here to do in Accra next week, we'll use February to do the groundbreaking work for the health projects, and by first week of March, I'll begin to submit invoices for the projects.
Okay, great.
So,
and so you submitted the invoice, the purchase invoice for the 5,000 plus for the reservations for the hotels, and is that yeah? So I need to look at that again with the Presidio and make sure that those funds that we're not that we're I don't know. We have to talk about it more because there's a concern that with the commingling of funds from the guests who are traveling to the giving events we're paying for. And so we need to just make sure that those are separate and that we're not paying for those people to travel, but we're paying for the events. And so we need to talk about it when we get a minute, but I haven't had a chance to.
One way I was thinking about that is apart from the purchase invoice I submitted, which is for the bookings, and I believe it will be enough to also book most of the tourist sites as well. Apart from that purchase invoice, is it possible to ask those coming, or maybe because they've not had their visas yet, but if when they get them, maybe they could all make payments for the budgeted amounts that the budget we shared with them to the organization, and then the organization could just use that to cater for. So I could submit, just like the CFO said in our last week meeting, I could be adding the items to the purchase invoices leading to all the programs, and then the organization know that, okay, we've received X amount from those traveling, and that is going to offset ABC, and Give Business is just funding maybe test case, whatever.
Yeah, and I don't know how to do that either, Salam, because the funds can't come to the organization; they have to go to you. So we have this split where the funds have been donated to reserve their spot, and those funds will be put towards the first. We have to get all the projects built out, and then it will be clearer, I think, Salam.
Okay.
Because
then
once you build out the projects and you say we have I don't know. I can't think right now. My brain is not well.
Okay, so let's sleep over it. We'll all think. I think this will include Ben and Warihana. Let's all think of it. How we can manage the trip separately.
Because it has to all be separate. So like the money that they've given is only for the giving event, and all the rest of the money will come to you after the first of March.
That's what I was trying to find out. Yeah.
Isn't it the 1st of March, Salam?
Yes.
Yeah. So all those payments will come directly to you, and because that's not part of the organization. So the organization can give you money now for the procurement of the hotel.
Okay. So what? Okay.
But I don't know. But not really. That's only for the people that are on the board who are traveling. So that's me, the Presidio, That's Luke. That's you. That's Warihana. That's Benjamin.
Okay, so how about this? Maybe I think bookings, you don't need to pay in full for the hotel rooms. So when I visit the hotel tomorrow and I get to know, say I'm booking 9 rooms, 8 rooms, and they say this is how much it costs, then I can go back to the purchase invoice and just edit the amount to cater for maybe full room down payment for people on the organization's board. So let's say maybe we are 4 or 5 or 6 of us, and that should be able to take care of the bookings, so that at this point we know the organization is just paying for booking of hotel rooms for the board members, but in actual sense we'll book enough for everyone.
Yes, that's what has to happen. And then as soon as you get paid, you can go pay the rest of it off.
Oh, exactly.
But the thing is that, yeah, the dollars have to go towards the projects. And if the projects mean board members are going and traveling, then that's allowed. Does that make sense? So there'll need to be some thought on that for sure. But I think the most important thing is to build out all the projects in Smiley as they're going to be executed, and then we can start allocating resources to those over across multiple purchase invoices. But that means that each of the projects needs to have their budgets fully developed first. So we'll need to know, okay, well, we're planning on spending $3,000 on typhoid vaccines or whatever it is we're doing. And then that'll have to be submitted, and then I can send payment on that, but it's going to be billed essentially for the purchase of those events goods. But you can do whatever you want with it, because at the end of the day, you're going to get paid as well. So it's kind of, I told the president we should have just required full payment up front from all the visitors, and it would have been easier.
Yeah.
But that's harder. You know, we tried to give them the option to make a payment so that it wasn't so much all at once. But if we had all the money, you would be booking everything right now. It'd be very simple.
I think it is okay. I would, when I visit the hotel, I'm sure I will have a better picture and a better idea to share.
Yeah.
On how we move forward.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yes, I think by the 1st of March, maybe everyone would have confirmed their visa. So asking that they now make full payments would be understandable to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Would it be possible, like, because we don't have the funds right now, but to give them a credit card to hold it? But then they don't charge the card. They wait for Salam to come back and make payment. Is that like an option?
The booking?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think most of them will accept a credit card, but I would strictly advise that it will be best you are when we are using a credit card, you are present.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people can
take the number.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good thought, but yeah, we'll continue to think on that. But in the meantime, Salam, if you can build out all the projects, do all the budgets for the projects, at least initially, then we can start sending money for the projects, and how you deal with it will be up to you. You know the projects have to be executed, and you know that the rooms need to be booked. You're going to get paid from 2 different sources, so that'll be up to you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good for now. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Looking at next steps, we're working on the logo, trademark. Any update on the trademark? Or did you have something? Okay. Trademark update.
Yeah. So today I visited the office. I went there on Wednesday, and I was on my way there today. They called that I should send a soft copy of our letterhead as well, which I I was driving, so I got Ben to send it.
Thanks, Ben.
And I've submitted the documents. I told them it's not final. They said they will go through it, and also they've taken our website. So they said I should come back Monday or Tuesday, so that I'm sure by then they would have been able to give me some cost.
Okay.
And also now just having this meeting with Christina, I think that will also allow us to be able to put together many other things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah, I think we have a good start on that. Benny, if you could add those icons that we have for our socials and that, and then we add Christina's, I think once we finalize those, then we should have an idea as what it's going to cost, and we can work through that.
Okay, great. Board signature.
I'm sorry, one other thing that I have, I don't know if it's related or if you have it, is the design. So I did the building design for you, Salam, to take to the community members, as well as the descriptions. And then I also did the RN and entrepreneur franchisee agreement. So have you had a chance to look at any of those? Or do you agree the building stuff is good with the addition of Christina's? We'll show how it will look.
I haven't. I've not had a chance to look at the designs, the building you've sent.
Okay.
So maybe I'll be able to speak to it on Sunday.
Okay, that's great. And then the entrepreneur franchisee agreement I also created, and that is there as well for you to reference, or in the with the community members or with the RN nurses at this point. It's still a draft, but we should firm it up. And then now my question is, should I go replace the word entrepreneur with lead? And is it going to be RN lead instead of RN entrepreneur, or what should I do on that?
Yes, I think I like the RN lead.
Okay.
And you should replace that. That's for me here.
Okay. And Benny, what do you think on that?
Yes. So let me start with the designs. I think I saw the designs, and yeah, they were looking great.
Okay.
Simple structure. Yeah. And also with the RN, I think all is in line. Yeah.
Great. Warihana, you agree that we should transition to RN lead?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And so I think there's a little bit lost with taking out the word entrepreneur, but I don't know how to get that back. Like, I don't know. Lead doesn't mean you're the business owner. That's my only problem.
We can still work it into other descriptions, and when we're talking about it and using the same concept as entrepreneur, and then just kind of trying to marry them together with language as far as you're a lead of your own business or something like that. I understand what you're saying, but
I feel like lead is fine, but it's also like a head nurse, not an entrepreneur.
well, being head nurse is a big deal too.
Yeah, I didn't say it wasn't, but it's different to understand marketing and to understand HR and to understand billing and all of those things as well. That nurses typically don't do that. So I think that there's information that's lost using the word lead. I don't know what the solution is. If it's innovator, maybe I'm flopping now. I don't know. What does everyone else think on the call? Let's go through. Salam, what do you think?
I think I like the lead, but yeah, that also signals leadership. Maybe more than entrepreneur. But maybe the entrepreneur can be on our documents. For instance, if we are writing an application, we will still describe the RN leads as entrepreneurs, and say we have RN leads who are referred to the RN. We have RN entrepreneurs who are referred to as RN leads at our facilities.
I like that.
So that people don't also, I think they went with the entrepreneur to also would have sent a signal to visitors or to the public that this is a profit-making entity, and so let's not go there. Yeah, so I think the lead is better than the entrepreneur, and internally within our documents, people know that this is it, because if the entrepreneur is out there boldly and I'm going to that facility, I am not thinking of subsidies. Right. I am not thinking of quality, cheaper services, because they are entrepreneurs, and entrepreneurs are mostly out there to maximize profit. So I think I agree with the lead, and then we can look at in our documents, formal agreements, and all of that. We can use the entrepreneurs.
Okay, great. So I won't change all of the documents. I'll just leave it as you get the lead badge, if you will, when you show up as the RN entrepreneur. Yeah. Okay, that's great.
Happy?
Yeah, better. Good. Ben, do you have thoughts?
Yeah, I think I agree with that.
Okay.
And how Salam explained it's okay, because the lead, though we are not talking about the person being the leader of everything, but even in our initial brainstorming stage, we said that the RN could take some initiative of getting a midwife in addition when the need arise. So he becomes like the one leading the hub at that moment.
Right.
So I think the lead doesn't go completely off the whole plan. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Nice.
Great. Warihana, do you have any thoughts on that, or do you agree?
I sort of agree with Kevin's initial thinking that when we say R&D lead, we sort of lose the point on entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Because for most grant, you see, even the previous grants that we just applied for, we were going with the idea that we are empowering females by making them entrepreneurs. But if we can find a way to easily fuse it in the description, but then again, then you have to explain to the person before they understand. What if you don't get the opportunity to actually explain to the person?
Yeah.
What if the person is just going off?
Yeah, then it will be lost, and like Salam said, there could be some misinterpretation.
Yeah.
I think we just used the lead. I think we just used the lead on the apron, on the logo of the individual, etc. And then it becomes less significant, but we still refer to them as RN entrepreneurs.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, it's just like we have RN leads, and they act as RN entrepreneurs out in these satellite hubs and so forth.
Right. Salam, are you okay with that?
Yes. If you look at the icons or the logos, if I should refer to them, this is for public relations.
Right.
And public relation is very important. Perception is very important to project success. So, for instance, I might be country director for operations and support, but I am country director to the public, and that gives me a different leverage when I tell someone I'm a country director than when I say, oh, I'm country director of operations and support. It means there is another country director of administration. There's another that might be bigger than you. So hearing that from you gives me a perception. Right. But in my contract agreement on my organizational profile, I am country director of operations and support. But I have leverage with the public when I just leave it that I am country director. So terminologies usually make meaning depending on who you are talking to. So if I'm talking to a grantor to provide me grant for entrepreneurs or female entrepreneurs or nurses, RN entrepreneurs, the right terminologies to use should be RN entrepreneurs.
Mm-hmm.
And the RN entrepreneurs or the whole grant covers the whole health shield, the health hub, the health leads,
Mm-hmm.
the whole project. So I think the health lead is okay because that is what people will see on our nurses. Just like we have people working at different hospitals, and when you see them wear their badge, it gives a sub description.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't necessarily have to carry the description of the bigger picture.
Right.
So this gives you community leverage. For instance, in the communities, mind you, we are operating in very remote communities where there are half-educated people. There are people that are not well educated who just take the literal meanings of words.
Uh-huh.
So if I go and set up a hospital and I say it is set up by an NGO and I just leave it like that, there's a high chance that people will approach the NGO thinking they are going to have free services because people think NGOs provide everything for free.
Uh-huh.
So the education bit is important. Now, you don't see people wear nurses uniforms with entrepreneurs on it. You don't see people wear nurses uniform with lead on it, but now you are seeing it for the first time. So education comes in. The entire project implementation has to go alongside education, and we have to let the public understand what you are doing.
Mm-hmm.
But for somebody, a random person who just comes around and see that you are wearing an RN entrepreneur apron or gown, would definitely just be thinking, when I'm going, I need to go with good money because this is a business center.
Uh-huh.
Yes. So I think the lead on the icon will be okay. And our internal documentations, our internal processes with the RNs, our engagements, either with RNs, with all official engagements, we let them know these are entrepreneurs.
Yeah. I agree with that. I think that solves Warihana's concern and mine as well.
Sure. Excellent.
Do you agree, Warihana? Okay, great. And Benny, you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, great. So RN entrepreneurs everywhere except for in the actual health hub, and they'll be called RN leads. Great. Yay us, yay us.
Awesome. I will keep on that celebration because Benjamin signed his new director position contract in Smiley.
Yay.
I'm waiting on Salam and Warihana, if you guys can take a look at that when you get a chance. And also, Salam, I think you have another contract to sign. I had emailed and mentioned that to you. So if you guys, have you received them? Because I can see them. Hopefully you can see them.
Yes, I can see them.
Okay.
So I just take the action item to sign them.
Thank you. Perfect. And Warihana, you can see them as well. Yes.
I actually just signed my directorship.
Okay. Perfect. I will go ahead
On
and submit.
Friday.
Okay.
Great.
Thank you so much. All right. Let's see. Wrapping up here. Executive summary of priorities. Salam is going to continue the vehicle search over the weekend in Accra and looking at filing the trademarks secure audit recommendation letter. Do we need still that?
We still need the audit letter, the audit information. How is the audit going, Salam? Are we expecting to open that bank account soon?
Yes, the audit is going on very well. I conveyed your responses to the auditor 2 days ago. That was yesterday.
Great.
And so he said he had taken those concerns and they will rework on the documents and send us a draft.
Okay.
So what I also requested that he should add the footnotes, and also for NGO purposes and for grant purposes, because they have the experience. I actually requested indirectly I've requested 2 audits from them. And I want us to see the 2 drafts so that we look at what works best for us when Warihana goes through for grant purposes. So I've asked that he do one with the footnotes, all the issues you raise, and do one with what he raised, and then give us the 2 drafts, and then we look at the 2, and then we see which one we want to settle with. Then we finalize. And I am thinking it's just maybe signatures and seals. I don't know how audit is completed because I haven't participated in one. But I'm thinking that at the end of the day, if maybe we can decide to accept the 2, and I would convince them to give us the 2. So we would have killed 2 birds with one stone. So that's what I'm looking at.
Okay, great. Yeah, that's great. Perfect.
Okay, awesome. I just took a peek at the contract, Warihana. If you could actually sign, I know in the bottom it says authorized by. If you scroll down, there's like a little line there, and you just kind of scribble your initials or your signature there.
Okay. All right. I'll do that.
Yeah, perfect. And then I can submit it. All right.
Great.
Okay.
Awesome. And I think the last thing I had, I'm still working on the Amazon shopping list and stuff for the April trip and stuff. So that's all I have. Do you have anything else?
I don't have anything else. You may have seen, well, I do have something else. You may have seen some correspondence going around. I've tried to include you on some of it as board members now regarding the organization that the President and I manage here locally in the U.S. called Loretto Consulting LLC. This is a limited liability corporation that we consult through. So in that regards, we are having some concerns about our attorneys brought up some concerns about some concerns about the dealings of those finances. And so we're in the process of making changes. There hasn't been anything that needs to be addressed that can't be addressed still this year, and all past taxes and don't have any concerns. So it's just a matter of getting some formality there, and then we'll be dissolving that LLC to make sure that this doesn't ever become a problem again. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Warihana, do you have anything else for us?
No, that's all for me.
Okay, great. Benny, how about you?
No, I don't have anything else.
Okay. Salam?
No, I don't have anything else.
All right, wonderful. Well, thank you all for being here. Have a wonderful evening, and we will see you on Sunday.
Thank
All
you.
right, sure.
Thank you,
Thank you,
everyone.
and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.